Every month I think, this time it will be easier. This time our budget will stretch. But every single month unexpected expenses appear. This month we had to pay extra visa fees again because we had to extend our stay. We also had to pay the accountant, the car, and the school. And there was the trip to Bangkok. Suddenly I looked at the bank account and realized we still had 5 days left and only about 10,000 baht remaining. Could a big family like ours survive 5 days on just that? I didn't know, but we had to try. Day 1, the first shopping trip. Today I already spent the first part of that money. We had to do a quick grocery run. So let me show you what I bought. We paid just under 2,000 baht. For example, 2.5 kilos of chicken cost us 230 baht. I wanted pork neck, but they didn't have it. Instead, I bought another kind of meat, 1.3 kilos for 148 baht. I also bought sugar, oil, bread, and a few sachets of cat food for 2 days. Of course, milk for the children. And yes, the kids convinced me to buy sweets. They picked little candy-coated chocolates, just 10 baht each. And then they persuaded me to buy ice cream. Ice cream is never cheap. I also bought burger buns, hot dog buns, and a packet of breadcrumbs for frying chicken. That was 45 baht. Vegetables cost me around 300 baht. We got bananas, lettuce, onions, and peppers. So after this shopping trip, 2,000 baht was already gone. That left us with only 8,000 baht for 4 more days. Could we make it? We were about to find out. Day 2. Stretching the budget. Day 2 of our family budget challenge. Can a family of 13 survive on 10,000 baht? This morning I went shopping again. We still had chicken left from yesterday. And I had some minced meat, so I planned to cook meat patties and chicken dishes. I also had plenty of boiled potatoes, so I thought, why not make pierogi? But cheese here is expensive, so I decided to try something new, making my own cheese. First, I bought just a few items, and even then I spent 1,000 baht. The most expensive things were, of course, items for the children. Milk cost 418 baht, baby porridge almost 200 baht, and more milk, each carton around 100 baht. I also bought a pack of bottled water, bread rolls, and fabric softener. That's it, 1,000 baht, just like that. Then I went to the vegetable stall. I bought noodles, carrots, green onions, chili peppers, mung beans, bean sprouts, bananas, and onions. This all cost 267 baht. With that, I could cook noodles for the children, make pierogi, and use up leftovers from yesterday. Picking up Grace. Later, it was time to pick up Grace from kindergarten. I always wonder if she is still napping or already awake. สวัสดีค่ะครู Good girl, let's go. Say bye bye, friends. Yes, good job. They also gave us the monthly supply of milk cartons at kindergarten, just like in Europe. Homemade cheese. Back home, I looked at the leftover potatoes and started making pierogi. But I also wanted to try that homemade cheese experiment. I poured 2 liters of milk into a pot. This was full-fat pasteurized milk, the only kind I could find. Then I added vinegar. The milk started separating into curds and whey. It smelled like cheesecake. I didn't have proper cheesecloth, so I used a cotton baby diaper instead. And guess what? It worked! The cheese had the texture of real cottage cheese. At first the taste was a little bland, so I mixed in sour cream and salt. And suddenly it really tasted like Polish white cheese. I couldn't believe it. Years ago in Poland, I tried the same thing with milk from the supermarket, and it never worked. But here on this little Thai island, it did. From just 1 liter of milk, I got a decent portion of homemade cheese. I made another batch right away. Day 3, burgers and pierogi. Good news! Yesterday's meat patties were still enough for today, so we decided to turn them into burgers. I also finished the pierogi filling, so we made a mountain of dumplings. But of course we needed more groceries. Water, milk for the kids, toilet paper, and lettuce for the burgers. We also picked up some ice creams, just small yogurt ones. And of course mayonnaise and ketchup, because burgers are not burgers without them. Today's total, 1,292 baht. The most expensive item, again, was milk for the children. Almost 400 baht just for that. The rest, eggs, mayonnaise, toilet paper and water. Not too bad for one day. Everyday life and small problems. At home, I wanted to ask my viewers for advice. Somebody once sent me a natural deodorant for excessive sweating. It looks like a rock, very hard, and I didn't know how to use it. Do you have to wet it first? Please tell me in the comments if you know. Day 5, still waiting for money. Day 5 of the challenge. On my account I had only 5,233 baht left. It was Friday and I was hoping the money would arrive today. But no, the bank transfer would only come on Monday, so I needed to plan carefully. I bought meat, milk, sparkling water and some vegetables. The bill was 1,649 baht. The children's milk alone was 705 baht. I decided to make cinnamon chicken curry, massaman curry, with peanuts, potatoes, onions and tamarind paste. It turned out beautiful, creamy, fragrant and a little sweet and sour. I also grilled chicken for kebabs. The older boys don't like sandwiches, but they love kebabs, so I could sneak in extra vegetables that way. Everyday quirks, pots, bowls and cloths. Sometimes small things at home turn into big dramas. For example, my old aluminum pots. I know they are unhealthy, but I can't throw them away. When I get my next paycheck, I will finally buy stainless steel pots. Don't worry, I hear your comments. And then the famous cloth scandal. In our house, my husband has his favorite cloths and I have mine. I can't stand the texture of his cloths. One day I spilled juice on the table, grabbed his cloth, wiped it up, and secretly hoped it would be ruined. But no, he bleached it and kept it. So the cloth lives on. Day 6. Success. Day 6 of the challenge. We had survived. And then, surprise. The money finally arrived early, on Saturday. That meant we didn't have to worry anymore. And guess what? We still had almost 2,000 baht left from the original budget. So, yes, it is possible. A family of 13 can survive in Thailand for 5 days on just 10,000 baht. We still had good meals, ice cream, sweets, and plenty of fun. Of course, most of our budget goes to milk for the children. Without that expense, life here would be much easier. But overall, challenge completed. And I'm proud to say we made it. So, my dear friends, that was our week, full of shopping trips, budgeting challenges, homemade cheese experiments, funny little family dramas, and everyday life in Thailand. Thank you for joining us on this journey. I hope you enjoyed learning English through our real family stories. And now, a question for you. Could your family live on 10,000 baht for 5 days? Write in the comments and let's compare. See you next time.
Girls, you want to try it? You want this? Add it to my pancake. I said it. Yeah, but can you please help? We couldn't do that. Ooh, a creamy spoon. Hey, Alex. That's good. You want some? Yeah. I want the whole pancake because it looks delicious. Oh, that's what it looks like in cartoons.